Good morning, boys and girls. Today for math, we're on page 392, triangles, okay? So some of the different triangles we're going to be doing are equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle, right triangle, obtuse triangle, and acute triangle. We're going to be looking at all of those. Okay, it says Beverly and Armando sorted these triangles in different ways. So you've got A, B, C, D, and E triangles. This is how Beverly sorted the triangles. She said all sides are equal, and they are. These two, the sides are equal. Two sides are equal. And on C and D, there are no sides that are equal, okay? So you've got to really look up at the triangles. Okay, this is how Armando sorted them. He said that one angle is a right triangle, and we talked about this the other day over on page, I guess it was when we were doing types of lines, we were doing angles and things like that. So this one angle is an obtuse angle, and all angles are acute angles, okay? And we're going to get a better look of all of that over here. Page 393. Okay, my book's out. It says you can name triangles by their equal sides. This triangle is called an equilateral triangle because it has three equal sides, okay? I don't think you need to the numbers don't mean anything right now, okay? You're just looking at the sides. So equilateral triangle, we have three equal sides. This is called an isosceles triangle, and it has two equal sides. It has this side and this side. Those are equal. This one is shorter. So an isosceles triangle has two equal sides. This one is called scalene. It has no equal sides. All of these are a different length, okay? So equilateral, we have three equal sides. Isosceles, two equal sides. And a scalene, no equal sides, okay? So let's look down here. You can also name triangles by their angles. This is up here, we named them by their sides. This is by their angles. A right angle looks like this. Look at these arrows. One right angle. An obtuse triangle looks like this. The lines are a little wider apart, and this side is longer. Then acute looks like this. And we looked at these the other day. Okay, this is acute. Three acute angles. 1, 2, 3. One obtuse angle and one right angle. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go over this together. We're going to look at number 2 here. It says, use the triangles at the right over here. And you're going to write O, P, Q, or R. Okay? Which triangles have 0 equal sides? So look over here. Which triangles have 0 equal sides? I think it's going to be O and R. They do not have any equal sides. They're all different. Okay? Look at number 3. Which triangle is an equilateral triangle? Remember, equilateral is up here. It has 3 equal sides. So which triangle has an equilateral triangle? Q. 3 equal sides. Which triangles have 3 acute angles? Okay, 3 acute angles. I think that's going to be P and Q. Okay, P and Q, 3 acute angles. Here's acute right up here. And which triangle is obtuse? Remember, obtuse looks like this. Which triangle is obtuse? And that would be R, okay? So the letters inside the triangles are for you to distinguish which one is your answer, okay? All right, let's turn the page. Over here, we have A, B, and C here, triangles. Which triangle is scalene? And you may have to flip back over to look. I do. So feel free to turn the page and figure out and look at your triangles. Which one is scalene? I know B is equilateral. I remember that one. So scalene to me looks like C. Okay, so C is scalene. Which triangles have at least 2 equal sides? 2 equal sides. B for sure, because it has at least 2. B has 3, and I think A. So A and B. Okay. Which triangle has 1 obtuse angle? Which triangle has 3 acute angles? So 1 obtuse, I have to go back and look. Obtuse, I think that one would be C. And which triangle has 3 acute angles? I think that's going to be B. Okay? All right, moving on. It says write 1 letter from each box to describe each triangle. So we have equilateral, isosceles, scalene. And we have right triangle, obtuse, and acute. So look at number 9. What letter do you think number 9 would be? Actually, it's going to be 2 different letters. So it's going to be A for sure. This is an equilateral triangle. And over here, would it be right, obtuse, or acute? It would be acute. So your answers would be A and F. A, comma, F. That's how you would write it if you were doing this with me. Number 10. Which triangle would that be? That would be C, scalene. And what kind of a triangle? I think it would be D, a right triangle. So you would write C, comma, D. Number 11, I think that one looks like an isosceles. So B and F. And number 12, that looks like a scalene and obtuse. So C, comma, E. Okay? Name each triangle. Right equilateral, isosceles, or scalene. Okay, number 13 is equilateral. 14, scalene. And 15 is isosceles. And yes, I have to go back and look at my examples, and I think you should too, until you get, till you remember what they look like in your head. So there's nothing wrong with going back and having to look. Okay, number 16, name each triangle. Right, obtuse, or acute. So on 16, I think that looks like a right angle. So right here is your right angle, okay? 17 is acute. Let me think, acute. This is acute. We go like that. And 18 is obtuse. And obtuse, remember, obtuse looks like this right here. So that one would be obtuse. All right. I think that's all we're going to do in the book. Okay, so we can close our book and let's get out our worksheet. It says triangles and it looks like this. Okay. Okay, so let's do this together. Write A, B, or C. Which triangle is scalene? Again, if you need to use your textbook, then use your textbook. So scalene, I believe that is C. This is scalene. Which triangles have at least 2 equal sides? Well, that one's going to be A and B. So A, comma, B. And which triangle has one angle that is greater than a right angle? And that would be C, I think. So you write C. All right, so you write one letter from each box. Equilateral, isosceles, scalene, right, obtuse, acute. So look at number 4. We've got to write one of these and one of these. So number 4 would be B. This is an isosceles, and it's an acute. So you're going to write B, comma, F. Number 5, I believe it's a scalene and an obtuse. So C, comma, E. Number 6 is scalene and right. So C, comma, D. And this one is an equilateral. So this one would be, A and F. Okay. Moving down to number 8. Name each triangle. Right, equilateral, isosceles, or scalene. Then right, obtuse, or acute. This one is equilateral, so you can write that here, and it's acute. I'll just show you this paper here. I've got the answers on this one, and you can make sure your answers match mine. Okay, number 9, this is an isosceles, and it's acute. Number 10 is a scalene and a right. 11 is scalene and obtuse. Okay. Down here is just adding. So you should be familiar with that. So if you have any questions about triangles, let me know, and use your book if you need to. So I will talk to you later. Bye.